guys, in this video we are going to be talking about the decline and fall of the Roman Empire. We are going to be identifying the causes and effects of the decline of Rome, and we will explain the impact of the fall of Rome on Western Europe. By the time that we are done with this lesson on Thursday, you will have evaluated Rome's legacy to the Western world by creating a Roman shield. Let's first talk about the reasons why the Roman Empire began to lose its power. It started with political weakness. The emperors were corrupt and ineffective, and they were not able to administer such a great empire effectively. They also begin to experience economic problems that lead to high taxes imposed on the lower classes and also a rise in unemployment. The military also began to lose its power because it recruited non-Roman soldiers who were not as loyal as Roman citizens. And on top of that, the empire began to see a surge of invasions from barbarian tribes that were coming from the northern parts of Europe and Central Asia. The Roman Empire that you can see here at its height, this is the largest it was in 117 AD, eventually had to be split into two parts so that it could be governed more efficiently. Each of the empires kept its own emperor. The Eastern Roman Empire was composed of Greece, Asia Minor, which is modern-day Turkey, Egypt, and Syria, and the Western Roman Empire was made up of Italy, Gaul, Britannia, Spain, and North Africa. You have a similar map in your notes that I would like you to color in. You don't have to use these particular colors, just use two different colors to distinguish the Eastern Roman Empire from the Western Roman Empire. I did also include already the division here, and I just want to note why the rulers decided to split the empire this way. Everything that is in green is the Eastern Roman Empire, and what all of these areas have in common is that they share a Greek culture and a Greek language. This area here was once ruled by Alexander the Great during the Hellenistic era, and so Greek culture was spread throughout this empire. On this side, because Rome is kind of the center here, they have a Latin culture, this Roman culture that they share, and so it makes sense to split it up this way. Each of the empires had its own emperor. They were called co-emperors, and then they even had assistants to help them administer the empire. So the Western Roman Empire is going to collapse before the East. This is due to the fact that they're being heavily invaded by all of these barbarian tribes. The Angles, Jutes, and Saxons are going to settle here on the island that eventually is going to become England. You have the Visigoths, who are going to settle in this area of Spain. Here in the green you have the Huns in the central part of the European continent, and then the Franks will eventually establish France in this area. So all of these different tribes are going to end up bringing the Western Empire down and setting up individual kingdoms that we will see when we get to Unit 3. The Eastern Empire is going to be renamed the Byzantine Empire, and we'll also discuss this in Unit 3 a little further. This empire, however, is important to note that it's going to outlast the West by more than 1,000 years. And this is because the Eastern Roman Empire is not being as heavily sacked by invasions as the West is, and also they have access to India and China, which makes them a lot wealthier because of the trade. Even though the Roman Empire collapsed, it left behind a huge legacy that is very important to the Western world and still impacts us today. For example, the laws that came out of the Roman Empire can still be seen in our culture today. The concepts of justice and equality before the law, and that there is a natural law that is based on reason, all came from the Roman Empire, and they're going to shape European legal systems in the future. The language became very influential as well. Many different languages evolved from Latin, and we call these the Romantic languages, like Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, and Romanian. The Romans were very talented engineers. They built many roads, bridges, and aqueducts. They also developed concrete, which is still widely used today, and the use of arches and domes can still be seen in our modern architecture too. Christianity became the official religion of the Roman Empire, and by becoming the official religion of the Roman Empire, it helped spread Christianity to different parts of the world. We will also talk about how Christianity takes off during the Middle Ages. And that brings us to journal entry number 11. Which do you think is the most important legacy of the Roman Empire? Do you think that Christianity was the most important, or the laws, or their engineering, or what is it about the Roman Empire that you think was most important in shaping our culture today? Make sure you explain your answer, and your total journal should be about 5 to 6 sentences. If you have any questions, come see me in class, and thank you for watching.